Hi guys. I've been asked by a few for some how-tos. So, welcome to the point of tips for crafting from how I taught myself. First step is always the hardest, and of course there is many different crafts. Don't hesitate to try multiples and find what you like because it's your journey in crafting and investment. Obviously, the first ones is keep it simple, be patient with yourself, with the process, with the journey. Work on a budget. I can't tell you how many times when you look, oh, I want to do this, and they're like, I have to invest that much money. This is your budget. Find what tools that are average cost, some quality, because if you go too cheap, it just causes frustration. Anywho, project goals, ideas need to be simple when starting. I'll show you my first one at the very end of this Word document here. Just keep it simple. Oh, have fun. Ideas and designs will not be great. This line I like really well. You don't need to be an artist, be creative. If I can't tell you, can't bring that home enough. My mom always says, where did you learn how to draw? Still to this point, I can't draw. Computers are very helpful for stencils and designing and other whatchamacallits. There's many programs out there. When I started out, and I still at this time use a lot of pictures, especially when it comes to fonts. Equipment surplus. This is where most of the investment comes, most of the money comes. Starting out, buy something that's mediocre, average. The nicest tools are not needed starting out, and there might not always be the best because there's more important things to focus on. Yes, the critics will say, well, the nicer tools will be more successful. Yeah, but they also can be more complicated to learn. The equipment. If you have more equipment, I am a believer you'll spend less time investing in the specific craft, developing the skills of the craft, learning materials of the craft, and you'll spend little to no time or only the time on oh, I have all these tools and look at my arsenal and stuff. You won't learn the specific tool, learn what you're capable with the tool. Oh, you'll be surprised when you only focus on one tool. Equipment improves with time, equipment should improve and evolve as your skills evolve and as you challenge yourself. You don't have to rush to buy $10,000 worth of stuff because that's a little ridiculous, and especially for my pocketbook. You're learning to focus. You're focusing on learning what you're learning the current task in hand, and investing in practice. These two are the most important. Of course, limitations will be found. So, with equipment, with the skills, this is where you're trying and exploring, finding a way with what you have. You'll be surprised what you're capable of and how things evolve. It also can keep interest and keep you wanting more and more. The skills, they improve with practice, with time, with investment of time, but they also improve with challenging yourself, changing up the ideas, trying different ideas, and not hesitating to fail. My first project, of course, my primary hobby is woodworking. My first drawing looked like a kindergartner, and there's nothing wrong with that. It was very rudimentary, very nothing special about it. And so I first started with hand chisels. Takes more time. It's where I thought I wanted to start. There's components that I wasn't expecting. Harder than expected, but I have no regrets. Yes, there's more information with the hand chisels and why I adapted away from it, but this is short and sweet. Power carving, there is a variety of tools out there. first one always to buy is What's on a Budget. I would recommend What's on a Budget, and then I would also recommend buy a tool that has bits included because bits themselves can also be expensive, and there is a lot out there. Of course, more details will come in future videos. My first project, the perfect time to make mistakes. You're learning, you're exploring. So this is my first project, the lovely clock. When I first started my hobby, I was looking for, I didn't want to create stuff to cause more clutter and more stuff. I want to have some function and purpose behind the work that I made. So my first one was a clock. The only thing that I had drawn was the numbers. I had no idea what I was going to put in the center. I have no idea how I came up with this. Everything is completely random. Yeah, the numbers look like kindergartner. Looking back, when I look at this and then see what I can create now, I'm shocked how things evolved in 4 years, which is a very short time. But it just proves anything is possible. Oh, you're creating as you're embarking on whatever crafting adventure. My biggest piece of advice is this is your journey, your timeline, your roadmap. Build and invest the way that works for you. You don't have to do it exact. Was this is perfect? No. If you zoom in, there's gouged marks and there's this and there's that other whatchamacallits. It's am I disappointed in this first piece? No, I am not. Because I had to start somewhere. You see my first set of chisels over here.